Ladies and gentlemen, we are here and we didn't disappear.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to another edition of Wrestling Talks and Thoughts. I'm your host, Saheem the Dream.
You already know.
With the big bad booty daddy. Yes, we are here. Talk wrestling, of course, you know. If you guys are joining us, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So you guys can catch us every time we go live, so we can talk wrestling, talk about pretty much wrestling, have those kind of conversations.
We apologize for the rescheduling of the timing, but
yeah. Usually we go live on Tuesday, but but we're back. We are back. Speak Your Mind podcast. What's up? Speak Your Mind.
Okay.
What's up? Thank you for joining us. And yeah, man, let's get into it. What's going on, Ant? What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. Just chilling. Getting ready for this interesting weekend of wrestling.
What's happening this weekend?
We got Forbidden Door.
What's happening at Forbidden Door? I know a little bit. Right now, my mind is kind of like I'm still coming down from work, so I'm kind of like,
It's a bunch of everybody signed to AEW from New Japan, so basically it's like a New Japan versus New Japan.
So what do you mean? Like pretty much all of the most popular wrestlers on the New Japan Pro Wrestling roster
it's
signed?
AEW. Jay White, Okada, Will Ospreay.
Mm-hmm. But what about
Mercedes Moné?
But what about their major champions? Like, I mean, they have whatchamacallit, the champion. Their champion, the No Japan Pro Wrestling champion is Moxley.
Yeah, he's going against Naruto this weekend.
What about she says, "I'm here to listen, Kings. I appreciate you. We appreciate you 100%." You said, who else? But what about all other champions like David Finlay, the guy who lost the title to Finn, and he won it
They
back?
not on the show. As of right now, they haven't been added to the show as of right now.
But what you're saying is that a lot of people who were from New Japan have signed to AEW, essentially, for the most part.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like all the popular people, all the popular people are in AEW.
Okay. So Forbidden Door is supposed to be a bunch of AEW matches. Why my hat feel crooked? It look crooked. All right. So most of the people that's in most of the popular people from AEW, from New Japan Pro in AEW, and most of the matches supposed to be AEW versus
wrestling. Like you got Moxley against Naruto. You got besides Swerve and Ospreay is going against each other, which is weird.
Yeah. Is Hangman coming back?
I don't know. What's up with Hangman, bro?
Yo, that link you sent me. Can I watch it from that link?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm watching it. Yeah, I'm watching it. All right.
I don't know what's up with Hangman, bro. Like, there's no rumors, no nothing. Like, my man just disappeared off the face of the map.
Yeah, where's Hangman?
It's been almost a year now.
Nah, he wrestled this year. He lost it. He wrestled in a triple threat match against Samoa Joe and Swerve.
I feel like it's been like a year since I've seen Hangman.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think that was in March. Was it March? It's in March.
What, when him and Swerve and Joe?
Yeah, because after they lost that match against Joe, the next match was Swerve and Joe.
I just hope when he comes back, when he comes back, he doesn't try to be a babyface.
You think he should stay heel?
Yeah, because him and Swerve, how are you just gonna dead that beef like that? That's not over.
What they might try to do is they might keep him low key for a long time, so that way when he returns and he feuds with Swerve, he probably takes the title off Swerve.
I think he's gonna come back and join with the Bucks and them. I think he's gonna be their fifth man for Blood and Guts.
Right.
Especially if Swerve is gonna be on Team AEW, Hangman gonna be on that team with the Bucks.
Yeah.
He ain't
Well, I'm waiting
teaming
for him
up
to come
with
back.
Swerve, bro.
Hopefully, come
He
back.
hates Swerve. That's probably he hates Swerve with a passion.
What's going on with your boy? Yo, they're few. Yo, listen. I went and I looked at his feud, his match, the matches he had with Swerve, fire. The matches he had with Moxley, fire.
Even when Lance Archer was fired,
fire. So Hangman has some dope matches, yo. Some dope feuds, yo. But yeah, man. I mean, I actually want him to get the belt. I want him to get the belt, but what's going on with your boy Luchasaurus, man? And what happened with what's going on with your boy Luchasaurus?
Which one?
Luchasaurus.
Oh, I don't know, bro. This dude doesn't wrestle.
What happened? I ain't see
Bro,
nothing.
he does not wrestle. All he does is he's like a manager now.
So he just stands behind Christian most of the time.
He must be wrestling on Saturdays when I'm not watching.
But he changed his name to Killswitch.
Yeah, he switched his name to Christian renamed him Killswitch. Yeah.
So what happened? Was there anything? I didn't watch the Father's Day tribute to Christian. I didn't see it. I didn't watch it yet.
He was just giving everybody new names for his Father's Day thing. He renamed Killswitch and he named my boy the hell is my boy, the young boy name?
Just recently?
Wayne. He gave him a new nickname. He gave Nick Wayne a new nickname.
But he did that recently.
Nah,
No, I mean, but what happened this Father's Day? He did something this Father's Day on Collision, I think it was.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he did. He had like a whole little situation going on Collision.
Ceremony, like appreciation.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
They call him Dad, bro.
They call him Dad. Grown men calling him Dad. Oh.
Daddy Christian, man.
Nah, man. Nah.
He's their father, you know.
apparently he's their dad now. This is hilarious, man. Christian.
But that's what I don't get. Like shit, like stuff like that. That's good TV.
Yeah.
But they still can't sell out, bro. They just had a 10,000 arena, but only sold 4,500 tickets, bro.
All right, so let's talk about it.
And that's for their main shows, huh?
Wait, so what? So say that again.
Dynamite, right? They had a 10,000 seat arena, and only sold 4,500 tickets.
Wow. I mean, they were climbing in some capacity to like having more tickets sold in some capacity, but it wasn't like. I mean, but it was they always had like 45, like 4,500. I mean, 4,500 people. I mean, they always had numbers like that. I mean, it wasn't really like selling out arenas anyway.
No, they really wasn't, but they was doing better than that though.
Yeah, they were like when Punk came back.
All right. Here's another example. The first Grand Slam show, they sold out 20,000 sold out. The second one, only 13,000. The third one, did they have 3? I think they did have 3. I think the last one, it was only like 11.5. I could be wrong. I don't want nobody in the comments, oh, you're wrong. I'm not saying these numbers is 100% accurate, but they're around the area of the numbers. I think the last Grand Slam they did was 11,005 out of a 20,000 seat arena, bro.
Wow.
And they promote the shows months in advance, bro. I don't want to hear how they don't promote. They be coming on during the playoffs. They commercials come on during the NBA playoffs, which is probably the most watched sport outside of soccer during the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but they still have a mountain to climb, man. Like they still building their culture of people. They have a mountain. Like it's not an easy task, like to really it's not a real easy task to actually to really to accomplish, man. Like for real, like even when I think about like just the history of wrestling, of just how we went from San Martino to Hogan to the New Generation, and during New Generation we had that slope, then we had NWO, and then you had the Attitude Era, and then we had Cena. But remember, like wrestling went through that slope. The new generation was that slope that wrestling went through, where that slump where people weren't watching wrestling for like a minute, for like a few years. And then after the NWO came, then people started watching again. Then Austin, then people started watching again, and then it boomed again. And then when Cena came, then Cena, when after Rock and Austin, and when Rock and Austin left, wrestling still was they were still getting good ratings. Like they were still hitting like 6 million. But yeah. But I mean, they got to build their culture of people, man. It's really about them establishing their culture of people, them getting their own culture of people that really supports their brand, and then them really, continuously rebranding and finding their separate identity, or solidifying their identity as a wrestling promotion that can stand toe to toe or be considered in some level, some competition to WWE. Once they get that establishment, like that's when they're going to grow a little bit. But I mean, right now, WWE just announced they're about to go to, they already announced, months ago that they're going to Netflix, and they're saying that, like, I just read an article saying that they're going to take away the PG rating. It's going to be like, right now we already seen like the PG rating like leave, and it's not as bad, but they're saying like it's going to be like PG is going to be gone. It's going to be like no PG. It's going to be straight like Attitude Era on Netflix. So I can't wait to see how that looks.
And people say, "Oh, it's not about numbers." Yeah, I know that it's not about numbers, but pretty soon, what network gonna want to carry a show that's not bringing them no views? Dude, especially a network like TBS, TNT.
Bro, it's always about numbers. People keep listen. What are we talking about, right? Listen, I had people say stuff like that, and me being a person who grew up being heavy in the arts, I always looked at situations like, I used to look at things like, yo, there's always like talent, and there's always a person who is superior, who has a superior talent over somebody who is wildly popular. It happens, you know what I'm saying? But then there's rare times or occasions where we definitely get a person who's very talented and popular. You know what I'm saying? But even when you get that, you're still always going to have somebody who's less popular, who's still more talented, but they just don't have that little thing that person who's wildly popular has. Right? You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is, numbers always matter. Numbers and talent matters. You know what I'm saying? So to say that it don't matter, numbers creates your success.
Yeah.
Okay. Numbers. Well, I would say numbers and impact.
How they expect to get a streaming deal if they don't got views?
Exactly. And then they can have a major, like Ring of Honor always had a major impact on the wrestling culture, but they ain't making no numbers. But they have a strong legacy. Same thing with ECW. They have a strong legacy in numbers like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like numbers do matter. Like
TNA too.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? And if numbers don't matter, right?
Yo, it's getting bad though, because not to cut you off, NXT starting to cook. NXT rated higher than Dynamite last week.
Are you serious?
Yeah, between the ages of 18 and 40 or something like that.
Sexy Red. That Sexy Red, man. She did it, man. See,
I don't know.
Bring Sexy Red over there, have a twerk a little bit. Your ratings gonna go right up.
Your ratings go right up. They better they better go get Ice Spice.
Yeah, exactly. I had to see it, man. But that was such a great creative move to have Sexy Red come on, and again, it's appealing to the culture. It's appealing to
pop that's culture. What they're doing right now. They're in tune with what's going on these social media.
So what is this thing about like So let's talk about NXT. So what is this thing I'm hearing about what's the thing I'm hearing about I think there was like they said they have a lot of signees.
What, NXT?
Yeah, NXT. Like they have like
yeah, they got another class about to come in.
Okay, and a lot of them coming from of course they're coming from indies, but a lot of them coming from any of them coming from AEW.
A lot of them is just like athletic kids that was just coming out of college, but a lot of them is coming from the only one I really know about is the Finley boy. Finley got another son.
Finley?
Yeah, he got another son that's signed to NXT.
Oh, so he has the one that's in New Japan, and he got the younger one that's on to NXT.
Mm-hmm.
David Finlay is like what, in his 30s or 40s?
He's in his 30s, I think. His brother has.
Why you don't like David Finlay?
He's the death of Bullet Club, bro.
Oh, you mean like as far as like he didn't have nothing to really make the whole like
He's killing Bullet Club, bro.
Like he's just corny.
Yeah, he's corny, bro. Keys, if Keys was here, Keys is live on his he's doing an NBA draft show. Shout out to Keys. He said he would have joined us when he was doing his NBA draft live, but even Keys will tell you if he was here, yo, David Finlay's the worst Bullet Club leader ever, bro.
He's a leader?
Yeah.
Let me see this. Let me look him up. David Finlay.
I see they keep putting the belt on him.
He said what?
Why you think they keep putting that belt on him that Ziggler was carrying? Was it Ziggler? Yeah, it was Ziggler. No, or Moxley, one of them.
Yeah, it was Ziggler.
Yeah. Ziggler had it for what, like 60 days and lost it back to Finlay, right?
Yeah. Yeah, around that time. About 2 months. So, I mean, so what's so bad? I mean, he's corny because he's just like, there's no charisma?
Nah, he got charisma. It's in ring. To me, is not qualified to be the leader of Bullet Club.
Oh, so his in-ring ability is just trash.
Not compared to the former leaders, is like, come on, bro.
Oh, okay. So Switchblade,
Kenny,
AJ,
CODY,
Kenny,
AJ, Finn.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's tough.
Tamatonga.
Oh, Tamatonga was one of the leaders?
You could say that. He was an enforcer, but I considered him a leader because GOD, they was just like murdering everybody.
Wow. Okay. Well, dang. I mean, I never seen any of his matches. I tried to watch the match between him and
Moxley.
Ziggler. Yeah, no, Ziggler.
And
see how it was. I tried to see how it was, but how long did Moxley have that New Japan Pro title?
I think going on 3 months now, 2 months.
Okay.
2-3 months. I think he's gonna lose it this Sunday. This weekend.
Oh, they just give it to him for a short while just to promote the brand.
You know they don't hold titles for too long over there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why Okada is like a 13-time New Japan champion or some shit like that.
I mean, but he held it for a while though. When he had the belt, he had it like one time. One of his reigns was like 2 years.
That was during the pandemic, right?
Was it during the pandemic? I'm about to find out right now.
And the new dude, the dude that just lost it to Moxley, just had it for a while. What was his name? They call him the second coming to Okada. What the hell is his name? I can't think of his name right now.
Kazuchika Okada.
The Dynamite was on tonight. I forgot it was on. I ain't even gonna go watch it.
He was the John Cena of New Japan Pro.
Yeah, he was. That's a fact. Because Will Ospreay and Swerve teamed up tonight to go against LIJ, I think.
Yeah, because he did all that he could ever do in New Japan. It's like, yeah, it's time for you to move on, bro.
Him and the other dude, Tanahashi.
Tanahashi. Yeah, they won like crazy titles, man. It's like, yeah, I need to just move on now, man.
That's why I think my dude Naruto. I know I'm butchering his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. That's fighting Moxley at Forbidden Door. I think he's gonna win this weekend. Even though AEW don't let New Japan, I noticed that they don't let too many New Japan dudes win that Forbidden Door. They gotta change that.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's so predictable with the Forbidden Door. You know AEW coming out on the top course.
So, crazy fact. You know Scott Norton was a New Japan Pro champion?
Yeah.
Scott Norton.
Scott Norton was the man in the 90s. Him and A-Train, remember the tag team they had Fire and Ice? You don't remember that tag team?
Nah. Who's they?
Scott Flash Norton and A-Train. What was his name? A-Train, yeah.
I remember Scott Norton used to team up with Buff Bagwell.
Yeah, he used to and Scotty Riggs too, I think. But nah, his original team was Fire and Ice.
Really?
And you was a WCW head and didn't know that?
Nah.
You must have started watching WCW when Hogan got there.
Yeah, heavy.
Then
That's
you
what I'm
should know
watching.
who Fire and Ice is then, because they was at the first Hog Wild. You ever see the first Hog Wild?
Nah,
You
I
never
didn't
see
watch.
the first WCW Hog Wild when Hogan beat the Giant for the title?
I seen clips. Cause I mean, I have the my mother or my father wasn't like paying for no pay-per-view. They didn't paying for no
WCW, basically. They wasn't paying for WCW.
Nah, it wouldn't do that. But until I met Jay, and Jay had the box. He had the cable box where
Where you met him at? New York?
Yeah, he from New York.
Oh yeah,
I met him. Yeah, I met him from my cousin. He from Queens. He didn't live too far from me, so I met him through my cousin. He was like, because I was in the wrestling, so my cousin was like, "Yo, my homeboy in the wrestling." He said, "My homeboy Jay, let's go to his crib." We went to his crib, and that's when I met Jay. And after from there, we used to always go to his crib, kick it, hang out, whatever. Yeah. And then, and then he was like, he was saying like, "Oh, the pay-per-view, like he was telling me about like WWE was having a pay-per-view, and he was like, "Yo, come through, I'm watching it this Sunday." I was like, "I bet." So me, my homeboy Frank, Hassan, we went over there. My cousin Hassan, we went over there, and we just always go over there and just kick it. From there, we just always go over there, chill or whatever. I was watching wrestling. It'd be me and Jay watching wrestling. My other friends, they just be like, doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or, they be there watching it, but they just doing whatever. But it was me and Jay who was really into it like that. Like, really brought into it. But yeah, Okada.
But yeah, I can't believe you don't know Fire and Ice, dog.
Nah.
They used to feud with the Steiners, Scott Flash Norton. It was a black dude. I think his name was A-Train. I could be mistaken.
I know about I know I know Scott Norton was like a good wrestler, but I know he was like, like a thing. You know what I mean? Like if you said Scott Steiner won New Japan Pro title, I'd be like,
yeah, Scott Norton. I think Vader too. Was it Vader?
Yeah, Vader was big. Yeah, Vader won the title. I believe he won the New Japan Pro title. I think so. Yeah, I think he did.
NXT. But, did you watch NXT last night?
Bob Sapp won the New Japan Pro Wrestling title. Nah, I didn't watch it.
Well, Trick took his first L since becoming the champion.
Against who?
He lost to Shawn Spears, yo.
Just in a regular exhibition match?
Yeah. Non-title.
Wow. Okay. I mean, is his mic skills getting better?
Outside interference, though, it still made Trick look strong.
Okay. I mean, is his mic skills
getting got hit with the thing that covered the table. One of that dude came out again wilding. Joe Henson. I forgot his name. John Henson, something like that. He came out wilding again. He come out every week wilding. Like he'll be in the crowd beating up a fan.
Yeah.
Or, just wilding. This week he got to the ring and he picked up the table and accidentally hit Trick in the head.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna check it out next week. You know what? I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna watch NXT this week. I'm gonna check it out, and then
they got pay-per-view coming up.
But I mean, is it this Saturday?
The same week as Money in the Bank.
That's next week.
Huh?
That's next week.
Yeah, the same weekend. It's like back into the day now, like how Black and Gold used to be Saturday, and
so
someone such would be on Sunday.
So
we got Heat Wave, and then we got Money in the Bank. It might be all in the same day.
So who's Trick going against?
It's gonna be a fatal 4-way. It's him against Shawn Spears, Javon Evans, and who the fourth person? Damn, I gotta stop smoking. Who the fuck?
All right, so how is NXT improving as far as like just
it's getting back that old feeling, bro.
Okay.
Tuesdays is about to start being lit again.
Shalom, what up, Shalom?
Shalom, what up, Shalom? Shout out to Susio Sports. Shout out to CDB Network.
Yes, sir.
And what else Shalom got going on? Shout out to Bel Air, Champagne, and Dr. Dabber. That's what Shalom got going on. Shout out to all of them. But it's getting back to the old feeling. This kid, Javon Evans.
Okay.
correct me if his name. Sloan know the kid.
Mm-hmm.
Kid is the truth, bro. I think he like 19 years old.
Okay. Is he black?
He's black. Yeah.
Hmm.
And he's like
so let me oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He got charisma. He that man in the ring, bro. He's very creative.
Question. So all right. So I don't mean we're gonna stay on the same topic, but speaking of NXT, and the reason why I actually he's black because I just thought about something. Right. I'm not trying to make it like a whole thing, but I just thought it was very interesting. Somebody posted. So did you hear about the text he posted on X like maybe a few days ago? So there was an article where MVP implied that he said, well, he didn't imply, but he said he spoke to Triple H about bringing the Hurt Business back, and Triple H declined it.
Okay.
And then they asked, it was like, he said the young OG.
Yeah, he talked about Javon Evans.
Javon Evans, okay. So he says, so they asked, why, or what was the reason why, and he said that Triple H declined it. So somebody said, somebody makes a statement saying that Triple H is always trying to he said something about like Triple H got something against African American wrestlers or something like that. And then MVP responds, "You see it." So
he responds, "What? You see it?"
He said, "You see it." Right. So okay, I'm sorry. I hope it probably sound a little choppy. Okay, so MVP had an interview. The person he spoke to in the interview, or what was stated in the interview on a clip article, it was like MVP talked about bringing back the Hurt Business, but it was declined. The person asked, why was it declined, or how come they didn't come back? And he said, because Triple H said no. And then somebody else commented and said, oh, Triple H has always had something about, he said, emasculate. No, that's what he said. They said emasculating black wrestlers. That's what he said. He said Triple H got a thing about emasculating black wrestlers. And MVP says, you see it.
That's interesting.
And I was like, are you serious? Okay, so I'm just like, okay, so at the time Triple H was running NXT, right? We had Big E as NXT champion, right? And NXT at the time had been like 5 years old?
What, when Big E was champion?
Yeah.
Hell no, it was younger than that.
It was younger than that?
Hell,
Like
it
2
was
years
nobody
old?
on that roster really then when he was champion.
It was like 2 years old?
You gotta think about it, Seth and Neville. Neville didn't win till like Bo Dallas didn't become champ until like 2014.
Here we go. Hold on a second. So that's what we're about to do. I'm about to pull this up right now.
Seth was the first one, and then
Right.
Big E was second, I think. Or was it Neville?
He was like second or third, but he was really close to like the first ones. Hold on
I think it went Seth, Big E, Bo Dallas, Neville, Kevin Owens.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right. It was Seth, then it was Big E. Big E was the second champion. Mm-hmm. The promotion was only a year old, and his second champion was black, right? And then you have who else?
Bo Dallas was next, right?
Yeah, after him was Bo Dallas. Then you had Adrian Neville.
Yeah,
Sami Zayn.
And then Kevin Owens.
Then Finn, then Joe, then Shinsuke, then Joe. But as far as black champions, he's bugging. Then you had Keith Lee.
Yeah, that was way down the line though.
But Keith Lee came like after Adam Cole.
What's that? 2022?
That's 20.
I mean, yeah, 2020. I'm bugging. I said 22.
Yeah, that's 2020.
That's when he beat Adam Cole and became the
right
North American and NXT champion at the same time.
Right. First and last ever. Wait, first ever and the only. First.
Yeah, nobody else never did that. That's a fact. They don't mention.
Then you had Carmelo Hayes.
Huh?
I said then you had Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, you got Melo and then Trick.
And then you Trick. That's 4 black champions in a matter of what?
That's 4 out of what? 13 champions?
How many champions? Let me see.
22.
You had 30 You had 30 people who 30 times the belt exchanged. So you had some of them who won it like 2 or 3 times, like Finn and Braun and Shinsuke and Joe. So I don't know how many champions there were, but you say about like what? About like 25? Like 25?
Yeah, just about.
Or 25. But then you had Shinsuke, who was Asian, Samoa Joe, who's Samoan, of course. But nah, come on.
Andrade, who's Mexican.
Andrade, right? Andrade, who's Mexican. And mind you, this all happened in his first promotion, right? Way quicker than WWE.
And you know what's crazy?
Black champion.
You know what's crazy? The person to dethrone Adam Cole was black.
He said what?
For the NXT North American Championship?
Yeah.
Adam Cole was the first one, but the person after him was black.
That's Velveteen, right?
Nah, Ricochet.
Okay, Ricochet. You had Ricochet, right? North American. You had Velveteen Dream. You had Keith Lee.
Yep.
Trick Williams. Trick Williams is North American champion, right?
Was he? I believe so. Yeah.
Mello.
Yeah, Mello.
Leon Ruff.
Yeah, I forgot about him. Yeah.
Yeah. So when the dude said it, I was just like, "You serious? Like, really?" He was like, "You see it." I'm like, "You see it?" I'm like, "What?" It's like Triple H. I'm like, no.
He also said that I think I said this last week when he said that that bloodline story is supposed to be for the Hurt Business.
That's what MVP said?
Yeah. I don't even see how. I was sitting there. I was talking to somebody.
In what capacity?
He just said the bloodline story. That's all he said.
Is he saying like the bloodline story is
I don't know. I was trying to sit there yesterday. I was talking about it with somebody yesterday. I was trying to sit and figure out how would they relate this to Cedric, Shelton, and Bobby. MVP wasn't even wrestling.
It's possible. It's possible. I can see it because given
none of them niggas is related.
No. But not even. It's not more so about the relation. It's more so about the things that happen inside of the faction or things that make the story unfold. Like if Bobby Lashley was Roman, right? Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, or like the Usos. MVP is the wise man. It's pretty much, like I can see it that way. And then, as they begin to build and they
what will Omos be?
But Omos at the time wasn't part of the Hurt Business.
But they was going to add him. If you're going to add MVP, you got to add Omos.
But Omos came later, though. Omos came like 2 years later? Like a year and a half later?
I don't even think there was any more Hurt Business when he came.
Right. There wasn't. But yeah, I mean, I can see it. I can see it like, them giving Bobby a solid reign for a long time and just making him an established champion, giving him a solid reign. And then after a while, who's going to knock? I mean, I can see that storyline fit. That storyline would fit Bobby well because Bobby has the look, he has the physique, he has the power, he has the believability. You know what I'm saying? Like the closest thing to Brock is Bobby. You know what I'm saying? If anybody would be better than Brock, it would be Bobby. Bro, he got more MMA wins than Brock Lesnar. Why you looking at me like that? I'm serious. It's a fact.
Yo, who he beat though?
Who? Bobby?
Bobby, yeah.
He beat MMA fighters.
Yeah, but now who Brock beat in his first fight?
Shane Carwin.
And then he beat what's the other dude name? Kane.
Randy. He beat Randy Couture. He did not beat Kane. Whooped his ass. Nah, he didn't beat Kane.
Did beat him.
Kane gave him the L.
Who's the one he won the world title from?
Randy. Was it Randy Couture?
Nah, it was Kane in the second match. They had a rematch, didn't they?
No, they never did. Kane beat him for the title.
You sure?
Kane washed him. Yeah,
I remember, dog. I
remember because I was going for Kane.
I was there.
What? Cardio. Kane is like one of the greatest UFC UFC fighters of all time. He's like one of the top 10 UFC fighters. Brock wasn't beating him. Kane Velasquez.
Nobody fucking with John Jones. I know that.
Nah. Yeah, I mean John is the man, but yes.
John said he told Daniel Cormier, "If you spit on me, I will kill you." He says, "I'm not gonna fight you. I will kill you." He's gonna shoot that man with a bow and arrow. But yeah, man, not to get off topic. NXT is cooking though, man. You got OTM, Javon Evans, Tony D'Angelo, Metaphor, Trick. They just sent my boy
the
Brawling Brutes, whatever their names is. I don't know. Republican of Dominicans.
Yeah.
What's their name? Tyler, what's the dude? And Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
And his partner. What's his Tyler Bate? I think that's his name. Yeah.
Wait,
they sent them down to NXT.
Wait.
The Republican team.
Kane beat Brock, but I don't think he beat him. He didn't beat him for the title. He beat Shane Carwin for the title. He beat Shane Carwin. But his MMA record, his MMA record is not. Brock Lesnar had 8 fights in the UFC.
5-3.
Right, he's 5-3.
That's a good record.
He got knocked out twice, and he
2
tapped
games over 500. He good.
Right.
He going to the playoffs with that record.
Frank Man, no, he not. No, he not. Kane knocked him out. Kane was the first person to knock him out.
Yo, that's crazy. Everybody's talking about this topic tonight. It just got alert.
What?
The topic we were just talking about, the AEW viewership.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everybody was talking about that.
Yeah, I've been hearing about it too. I've been hearing I seen articles when you mentioned it about whatchamacallit, no contest.
Sean Ross Sapp just went live. That's what his main topic is.
After he tested positive for
AEW viewership. But yeah, the NXT, get back into it. Sorry, getting back. Once they changed them damn colors. I think they did change the colors already.
Yeah, to black and gold.
Nah, it's white. It's a similar
to like all the bright colors, the little splashy colors.
Yeah, it's not that bright shit no more.
Okay, yeah, they need to get rid of that.
It's like it's white, black, and gold. It's not. Yeah, it's black and gold basically.
So he beat Randy Couture and Frank Mir and Shane Carwin. That's who he beat. So I mean, Shane Carwin is one of the hardest hitters, but
who you talking about, Brock?
Yeah, Brock Lesnar.
Oh. And Bobby Lashley was beating on custodians, bro. Word.
Come on, man.
He was beating on dudes that work at 7-Eleven during the day.
Come on, man.
He was only fighting for a check.
You bugging, man. Bobby
Lashley fighting against guys that bag groceries at Kroger.
Bobby Lashley was fighting some people, man. Who did he fight?
Kroger employees and shit.
Bobby Lashley victories. He's 15-2.
Yeah, against Kroger. Nigga fighting Target employees.
I mean, Bob Sapp, James Thompson.
Bob Sapp. Anybody could beat Bob Sapp.
Nah, anybody beat him.
He punched like a robot.
Bob Sapp. It might be no Bob Sapp, man.
Once he gets tired, bing, 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 bing.
He talk about he fighting janitors, man. Come on,
I
man.
would knock
All
Bob
the last
Sapp
thing was
out
fighting.
in the first round, son.
He was fighting legitimate wrestlers, man.
I would knock Bob
legitimate
Sapp out in the
fighters.
first round.
Dude, you ain't beat no Bob Sapp.
I'm telling you, I wish. No, I wouldn't. I would knock him out. So I'm telling you.
Ant, you wowing, G.
We talking about with gloves or without gloves?
Let me tell you, Ant, listen, I seen a video. Listen, one thing about an amateur MMA fighter, an amateur boxer, the average dude is not beaten.
Yo,
you're not beating what? An amateur boxer?
Or without gloves?
You with or without gloves, you're not beating an amateur. Or
bro, I'm beating Bob Sapp. Not no other amateur.
There's no way.
His ass.
Listen, just because like we look at performance. She said need to. She said I've never seen NXT before. You never watched NXT before? What?
Man, who is that? No.
Speaking of my podcast, she said she never watched NXT before. You gotta watch NXT. You never watched NXT?
Oh man, you gotta go back and watch some Black and Gold. Network.
Yeah,
if you got the network, go back to NXT.
Yeah, go back to Black and Gold. Go watch that stuff. That's
go all the way back to season. Start off at like season 3.
Yeah,
when Finn and Joe was feuding.
Yeah, that's where they got real good. But there's a video where this dude goes inside a boxing gym. There's videos of guys who go inside of boxing gyms, go inside of dojos, and they haze the senseis. And guess what always happens?
What?
They get washed.
But listen, I'm just talking about Bob Sapp, nobody else.
Bob Sapp is a professional
you ever see
fighter.
Him fight?
Yeah, I seen him fight.
He tires himself out and ends up losing.
He does but he's going against somebody who's more well conditioned than he is.
Yeah, I'm more well conditioned than him.
Dude, you smoke weed all the time.
What does that mean?
Do you jog? Okay, well, weed does have nothing to do with it because people smoke weed and work out, which is not bad.
Yeah, he probably has sex with mad white.
It's not as bad as smoking cigarettes.
He's probably over there having sex with mad white women.
So you mean to tell me you got more endurance and more condition than Bob Sapp? Nah, he's a trained
fighter. I could go 8 rounds, huh?
You ain't going. I don't think you're going 2 rounds.
I could last 8 rounds.
You gonna be like, this is a lot. Like I didn't know it was like this. You was speaking like that. I tell you, Ed, you wild at me. You
I'm knocking him out in the 8th.
Bro, you see how big Bob Sapp is? I'm gonna put a picture of Bob Sapp. And you wilding, man.
I'm knocking him out in the 8th, man. Make sure y'all send this to his Twitter. I'll take that smoke. No money neither.
Hold on a second. Wait.
No money. I just want to shock the world.
Yeah, you wild, G. You talk about.
I've been watching him fight for years, yo.
Yo, Bob Sapp is not one of the best fighters, but
he's slow as shit. You could tell apart his punches. You could see when it's coming. You know when he about to swing because he's like a robot. You feel me? Punch that nigga in the throat, it's over.
Yeah.
Throat ball combination. Boom, throat. One to the throat, one to the balls. Boom.
Dude, he may be slow, but you're not beating Bob Sapp, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, punch that. I'm gonna punch him in the throat, bro.
Let me share the screen. Why you beating some Bob Sapp?
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm 247 pounds. How much he weigh? About what?
Wait, hold on. You not Bob
300?
Sapp? Yo,
I'm knocking him out, bro.
Dude, you're not beating Bob Sapp. This guy.
Bro, so you telling me you will put your money on him if it came down to it?
In a fight, no.
You gonna put it on me, right?
Oh, you mean in a fight? Oh, no, I'm putting on Sapp. You losing.
You're gonna lose your money. You're gonna make me rich.
Dude.
It's all about points, huh?
Dude, Bob Sapp is a professional fighter, man. I don't care how.
I just need 3 months of treadmill training to get endurance.
All right, so he may be the worst, but you ain't beating Bob Sapp though.
I mean, you gotta if you had some training, I think you have more of a chance. But
I don't need no traded.
Nah, you gonna to beat Bob Sapp? You bugging?
I'll do
And
it
you
tonight.
bugging? And you bugging, G? And the average Joe cannot go inside of a boxing gym unless if you have
You ever
some
see
like
Rocky 3?
some skills, some hand skills. The average guy cannot go inside of a boxing gym and fight the average boxer. You can't.
You ever see Rocky 3?
Rocky 3? Yeah.
Yeah, against Tommy. I think that was Rocky 3, right?
We for
When he's fighting Tommy.
Oh, Tommy Gunn? No, that was 4. 5. That's 5.
Tommy was an average Joe, bro.
You bugging? What are you talking? Tommy Gunn?
Yeah, he was the average Joe, B.
you know who, dude? Yo, you know who? Have you seen Tommy Joe? You ever seen Tommy Gunn's boxing record?
Yeah, I seen him. He got knocked out.
He got knocked out by like Lennox Lewis,
Shannon Briggs.
Dude, Shannon Briggs had more knockouts than Mike Tyson.
I know Shannon Briggs.
Shannon Briggs had more knockouts than Mike Tyson. He was one of the hardest hitters in boxing history.
Yeah.
One of the hardest hitters.
He about to fight Rampage.
Who Shannon Briggs?
Yeah.
Shannon's like 60 something.
Yeah, 56.
You know Shannon? You said you know him?
Mm-hmm.
Like know him personally?
What about homegirls talk to him?
Oh, okay. Your homegirls. But how old is your homegirl?
Can't discuss that information.
Is she like, oh, never mind. I didn't even want to ask. What you said? What you said that? What you said that? I don't even want to know. Don't even go no further. You already said enough. Because Shannon is like 60. And I know you like 30.
It's not my homegirl, it's my baby mother's friend. I just know her.
I don't.
And they introduced me to him on Instagram Live and shit.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm about to say, I'm like, yo, well, you need to link up with him, get some training, man. He's a trainer to gym. He's a train. Like
that's why I said I would knock Bob Sapp out, bro. I'm telling you, I hit Shannon up, it'd be over, bro. Give me 6 months.
6 months.
Yep.
And you Bob Sapp gonna work you, man. He gonna work you. He gonna work.
6 months.
A big gorilla. Do like a gorilla, man. Big gorilla. He gonna bang on you like the drums.
Like that gorilla from Planet of the Apes.
Word. Yo, Ed, man. Come on. Bob Sapp, bro. But yeah, all right, man. We just bug it out, boy. Judgment Day, new tag champs.
I told you it was gonna happen.
I was happy it happened.
I told the world what was gonna happen, man.
I was happy it happened. When did you mention that?
I mentioned it in the group in the text message with you and the
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry because I'm always doing something. But yeah, you did mention it. But at the same time, I was sitting there watching it and I thought about it. But
I predicted the way it was gonna happen. I said, "Liv gonna make sure they win."
Yeah, I had a feeling that they will. I mean, but you could already tell that the Miz and R-Truth were not like supposed to be long running champs. Like,
yeah, you can tell they was trash. They get old.
I mean, I don't want to say they were that bad, but they were not like. You could tell like they were just getting their due. Like they were getting their due because it was, like they needed their due. Like like give them like you got to put a championship on them, give them their due. Let them get their nice run or whatever. Keep the crowd happy
flowers
a little
now.
bit. And then because guys like that need that kind of rub every now and then. You know what I'm saying? So it made sense. But what I like though, I'm gonna tell you what I like. I like how they built up to them actually losing the titles. It wasn't like they won the titles, you know what I'm saying? And then like a month later have a match on SmackDown. Somebody, Liv Morgan just interfered and all of a sudden they lose the title. They lose the titles and then it's like, oh, Liv Morgan is trying to do that to get Dom's love. And it just like comes out of nowhere, like totally left field. Like that's how Vince McMahon was booking it. Like you didn't see a build up until the moment. But how Triple H is doing the storyline, it's like you see Liv Morgan has been trying to get in good with Dominic, right? She's buying him stuff, right? She's sending him, she's put the hotel key there. You know what I'm saying? That she sets up the match for Judgment Day to have a tag match. Then she comes, she interferes. No, she helps Carlito win a match. Then she interferes in a match and gets them the tag titles. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you see a slow progression of her working her way in to try to take Rhea's place in Judgment Day. So rumor is that she's slated to come back. I don't know when though.
What happened to Rhea? Her arm?
Her shoulder, shoulder injury.
It's separated.
I don't know if it's separated, but she really hurt it.
A separation could keep you out that long?
She could have dislocated it. A dislocation can.
9 months?
Hasn't been 9 months.
No, she's gonna be out for 9 months, right?
Let me see. She's gonna be out for a minute though.
Yeah, she might not come back to Rumble.
She left after Mania.
Right? Yeah, she might not come back to the next year Mania season.
Rhea.
She might not come back to the Royal Rumble, bye.
Rhea Ripley in the same. She will be out of action for a few months. By SummerSlam, they're saying by SummerSlam she's slated to return.
Word?
Yeah.
And when was Mania? In April?
Mania was in April. And she lost the title she lost it in April. She lost it literally
that's
2 weeks after.
4 months.
About 4 months, yeah. Oh, up until SummerSlam?
From Mania.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's been a minute though. I mean,
so what do you think gonna happen when she come back? You think her and Priest gonna join start their own shit?
Who, her and Rhea?
Yeah, Rhea and Priest.
You know what? I don't know. But what I found very interesting, I think we should definitely talk about, was the comment that Damian Priest made to Seth Rollins. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But I mean, I guess we'll just toggle back and forth because it's like Judgment Day and then Seth and Damian. But yeah, the comment he made to Seth, he was like, the Judgment Day needs me more than I need them.
That's a fact.
That's false.
It's true.
In what capacity?
Rhea's hurt.
Okay.
Who's going to be in control without them?
Finn Balor.
Finn
Balor.
What, as a tag team champ? I'm supposed to listen to you? You a tag champ.
Yeah, he's the first Universal Champion.
I don't give a shit. You held it for 1 day.
Yeah, he got injured.
You lost your he could have wrestled still.
As a matter of fact, he's a first Universal Champion. He's a 2-time NXT champion. He's a
3-time NXT champion.
2-time.
You sure?
I'm 100%. He beat Joe for the title.
Yeah.
And once he lost, he didn't beat Joe. He beat Kevin for the title. He lost the title to Joe. And then after he lost the title to Joe, that's when he's called up to the main roster. He won a Universal title.
He came back as the Demon and beat Joe.
And then he beat Joe during their feud, but he never took
because Joe won it in Tokyo and held it for like 2 weeks, and then Finn came back and won it.
Nah, Finn is a 2-time. Come on, I'm a Finn Balor fan, man.
Look, I'm telling you, it's 3.
All right, I'm about to find out right now. So the match you're ever thinking about is Joe versus Nakamura.
Oh, it is?
Yep, because Joe is a 3-time NXT champion. He's the only 3-time.
That's the 3-time, right?
Only 3-time NXT champion. Nakamura is a 2-time too, but Nakamura had 2 short title reigns.
So it's only 2 that guy that held it twice is Nakamura and Finn.
What the hell? You said what?
That's the only people that only held it more than once, right? Is those three.
Nakamura, Karrion Kross, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe.
Karrion Kross had it twice?
Had it twice.
Who he lost to?
That bum mother had it twice.
Who did he lose the title to and win it back?
I'm sorry. And Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Those are the only people. 6 people held it twice.
Johnny Gargano had it twice?
Johnny Gargano had it twice.
I don't remember that.
So Tommaso Ciampa, I'm sorry. So let me see. Hold on a second. Yeah. Yeah. So 2015. I don't know if you can't see it. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see it. 2015. That's when he won the title. Right. That was his first reign, which was like 292 days. That's his first reign. And then after he lost the belt, he came back. And in 2020, he won the Fatal 4-Way on NXT Super Tuesday. And he got the belt back. And that was his second title reign. And that's when he won that Fatal 4-Way. Oh, it's blurry. Okay. Yeah, second title reign.
I see it.
Second title reign. And then after that, then once he lost the belt, remember, once he lost it to Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross held it. That was the second time holding it.
I don't remember Karrion Kross I don't even remember him beating Keith Lee.
Yeah, I remember it. He beat Keith Lee for the belt. That's the time I wanted Finn Balor to win. And he wound up beating Keith Lee for the belt, but then he got
with
injured.
That corny ass finisher.
Corny finisher. Then he lost
to the back of the neck. I said, "Yo, is you serious?"
Yeah, it was like, and then he pinned, like when he pinned Finn. I was like, "Is that it?" Like he won with that. Like I was like, "This like Karrion's not going to work." I'm watching this character, and I'm like, something about him does not work. Like I'm like, it does not work. Like it's just like something about him is just off. Like he has the look, he has the look, he has the the kind of persona for a heel to work as a character, but I'm like his in-ring stuff just doesn't work. Like it's corny. It's like I don't get it.
Yeah, he's just corny, bro.
He didn't change his moveset. Yeah. So when Karrion Kross beat Keith Lee, he had to vacate the title because he had a separated shoulder during his match against Keith Lee. And then Finn Balor wound up, winning that Fatal 4-Way, held on to the title. Then he got injured by whatchamacallit, O'Reilly. O'Reilly, went through crazy and broke his jaw. Then Finn had to be out, but they kept the belt on Finn. And then Finn came back, fought him in a rematch, beat Riley, had another match against whatchamacallit, what's dude name?
Who?
Cole.
Oh.
Mike with Cole. Adam Cole, which is a good match. So Adam Cole was really Michael Cole's they related, right?
No.
Somebody said that Michael Cole is that Adam Cole is Michael Cole's father.
Hell no.
I mean, no, Michael Cole is Adam Cole. Michael Cole is Adam. Yeah, right.
I don't know.
I don't know. Somebody said something. Somebody told me that. All right.
That boy was still in WWE.
You said what?
He would have still been in WWE.
I don't know.
Because he wasn't trash.
What Vince was trying to do
Adam
with him.
Cole was trash. He one of the greatest wrestlers in the world.
What Vince was trying to do with him, that's why he left. Like, nah, he ain't trying to stay there. Vince talking about, yeah, we're gonna make you a manager. Like, a man, what? Adam Cole. Remember, that's what he's trying to do. Adam trying to make him a manager.
Yeah, you think the Judgment Day gonna hold these tag titles for a long time?
It's part of a plot. It's part of a story. What you said might happen. What you say, I think it might happen.
What
about Finn Balor pretend? But Finn Balor didn't qualify for the Money in the Bank, and Money in the Bank is next week.
Yeah, but he might get a redeem. They might put everybody that lost for that final spot in a battle royal type situation.
If Finn Balor goes in there, then I'd be like, all right, that may happen. They may go
everybody that lost the qualifying match, put them in a battle royal for the 6th spot.
I'll be honest with you, it would make more sense for them to make something big out of the Judgment Day story, to make the whole Judgment Day faction. They've been running, they've been running hard for like 2 years already. So it's like, all right, it's kind of time for them to kind of like wrap this up now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's like Damian Priest, whatever he's become, whatever, I don't know what he is. The bisexual machismo, the gay Undertaker, whatever you want to make him. Whatever. But it's just like they ain't really, it's like his character ain't really pop. And then Rhea Ripley's like the breakout star, but they really need to do something. But right now they need to do something with Finn. Do something with Finn. Let Finn go. Like, yo, put Finn in that heavyweight title picture. I want to see Finn go solo. Like, I want to see Finn do his thing. But yeah. I honestly, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do it. If they do it and Finn Balor's part of that match, then yeah. But I don't think it's likely, because what's gonna happen?
Look, imagine this.
It's not gonna happen.
Imagine this though.
Okay.
AJ gets traded to Raw and joins up with Finn and JD and Liv to start a new OC.
Original Club? Nah. You talking about some Bullet Club. I'm with that.
Bang, bang.
With his effing head. That's what I want. With the bag over his head. That's what I want. Don't want the old Balor.
But nah, though, I like this. I'm telling you, that's what's going to end up. Finn's taking that belt from Damian, bro. Damian's beating Gunther.
Mm-hmm.
He's beating Seth, and then he's going to beat Gunther. He's going to beat Seth, then Gunther.
Nah.
And then after SummerSlam comes what? They go somewhere. Don't they go somewhere to another country?
This is what I think. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to call it. It's going to sound crazy, but this is going to happen.
Hashtag Finn Balor World Champion too. If y'all watching this, remember
Jey Uso is going to win Money in the Bank. Jay's going to win money. Jay's going to win Money in the Bank.
I got Melo.
He's going to go against who? Melo? Not Melo. He's gonna beat Seth. Damian Priest is going to beat Seth because it's going to be because now the reason why he's going up against Seth is because there needs to be some kind of solidification for Damian Priest, right? He beat Drew McIntyre, CM Punk. Seth Rollins is going to fight against Damian Priest. They got to solidify him, make it look convincing. There has to be some level of solidification for Damian Priest, right? Jey Uso, he goes against Gunther. He beats Gunther. No, Gunther beats him, but then Jay cashes in on Gunther. And then Gunther wins the Royal Rumble, goes to Mania, beats Jay.
It beats who?
Jey Uso.
What the? Why not Cody?
Nah.
They got to be Cody and Gunther next year, bro.
Because they want the title on Gunther.
Yeah, put that title on Gunther. Cody got to lose next year to somebody, bro.
That could happen, because that could be but they might be trying to build for Cody versus The Rock, or Cody versus Roman too.
It's gonna be Rock and Roman at Mania,
or it might be Cody and Solo. But they're trying to push. They're trying to push for Solo and Cody.
It's gonna be Solo and Cody at SummerSlam.
But I definitely want to see Cody and Gunther. That's what I really want. I do want to see that, and that's what could happen. But what I really believe what they're gonna do is, because they're putting that title on Jay.
They might put that title on Jacob Fatu next year, man.
Jacob.
He's that good.
I want to see it.
He is that good.
I want to see it. He with the big boys now. He with the big boys.
You see,
so
he broke Cody's ribs, bro.
He did. He's going
He's
too
with the
hard.
big boys. You see what he did? He took out 3 legends. He
You
was
know
the big boy.
He gonna be with Holland Ridge back in NXT.
He took out 3 legends by himself.
He gonna be with Holland Ridge. You see what happened with Holland Ridge when he broke Big E neck? What happened to Holland Ridge?
You talking about Ridge Holland?
Yeah,
now
Ridge
he
Holland?
in Chase U. He down there in NXT throwing up to you.
Throw it up to you. That's what they got him. Throw it up to you. You know what? You go back to NXT. You need to learn how to wrestle again. you can't be trying to kill out superstars. You know what are we doing? You know, you can't be trying to kill out superstars. But they saving. There's going to be some. I think there's definitely going to be some major title changes at SummerSlam.
Logan Paul losing the LA Knight.
Who's the Bailey's losing to Nia.
You think so?
She's losing to Nia.
I think Bailey gonna win.
That's why they're doing it low key. Bailey's losing to Nia. Gunther's beating he's beating Priest. He's beating Priest.
He's not, bro.
He's going through Priest.
This is about to solidify Priest as the greatest world heavyweight champion.
You don't believe that?
That's serious, bro.
Damian Priest?
Yeah, he's beating Gunther, bro. I'll bet $20 on that.
Gunther? No. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't book that. Why would you book that?
You want to bet $20?
I bet you $20.
That Damian Priest is. It don't matter if it's disqualification or not, right?
Nah. Not even do it.
Because a win is a win.
I'm not even do it. That does. It matters if you win. No, a win kind of matters.
Count out. You win by count out, disqualification.
You think? Okay, make this make sense for me. Why would they want to? Why would they want to do that for Damian Priest?
Because they need a good heel champion.
They got that in Gunther.
He's not ready yet. He can't speak.
Gunther?
Yeah.
He's better than Damian Priest on the mic.
He's not even better than. He's not better than Kaiser. What's his name? Kaiser?
He don't. Damian. Gunther came in the ring. And merely his presence came in the ring and just shifted everything. He gets in the ring.
Because nobody's seen him since King of the Ring. That's why. But
we know what's coming. That's the
point.
He had
to disappear to get that aura.
No. But we know what's coming. You know what's coming. That's what it is. Because you know what's coming, bro. He had the belt for 2 years. You know what's coming.
I love Walter.
Yeah, he had the belt for 2 years. You know what's coming. He had the NXT European champ. I mean, NXT Euro Championship.
Yeah, United
3 years. United, right? Yeah. 3 years. You know what's coming. That's why. He comes in the ring. He sits there, and he said, "Whoever's the better man is going to be the lesser man to me." See you at SummerSlam. That's it. That's it. That's all that needs to be said. He don't need to go in there and wear high heels. And wear black and white pants and dance around and
dress like Cruella DeVille.
Right, exactly. He ain't gotta do all that.
101 Dalmatians.
He ain't gotta be weird. He ain't gotta come outside. He ain't gotta come on the ring with the bisexual chains on the side of his pants and stuff. He ain't gotta do all that. He just come there with a nice little suit, come in there and listen, whoever's the better man of you two will be the lesser man to me at SummerSlam. You know what's coming.
I hope it happens. I want it. I was on the Walter train a long time ago, man. So
yeah, you was. You told me about him. But you know what's coming. You know what's coming. It's like, because again, it makes sense that he is like, if we're talking about we need a big heel, that he's that guy. If I'm talking about we need somebody, because I see it 2 ways with the Money in the Bank. The reason why I'm saying they're going to give it to Jay is because give it to somebody who's going to be a hot baby face, who needs it, who's going to keep it hot, who's going to keep it interesting while they hold it. And then every time you see him and he comes out and he's about to cash it in, or they expect to see him cashing it in, you're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it. And I think that's what they're trying to aim for whoever's the Money in the Bank. And that's why I feel like they're going to go with Jay, because it makes more sense. And not only that, but it's however they play the storyline. Because if something happens to Cody where Solo Sikoa gets the belt, say somehow Solo Sikoa beats Cody, right? Because they're building to that feud, because that's what they're doing. Say Solo beats Cody somehow, right? Jay comes out and cashes in on Solo. That's crazy. That's crazy. It adds more to it. It keeps the story going. It's like, yo, Jay just cashing on Solo. He's Universal Champion. This is wow. You know what I'm saying? And then they move on with that. But I really feel like it definitely should go to Jay. If it don't go to Jay, I hope they don't give it to Drew McIntyre.
You think he's gonna force his way into that match?
Gotta hope not, man. I hope not.
If he is, CM Punk ain't gonna let him win.
It's to me it's just that my only concern is I like Drew McIntyre. I think at this point and in this juncture and where he's at, he needs to just keep on going with what he's. This is what I appreciate about Seth Rollins, right? In some capacity, I don't know Seth. I don't know if Seth politic behind backstage. One thing I do appreciate about Drew's making his intentions known. I want the title, period, right? But to say what I need to say about what's his name? Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins went through his ups and downs, and he just found something that worked until he got pushed back into that main event picture. This guy is like crying and all of some, but whatever. I don't care. I don't care. My thing is this. I don't want to see Drew with the title again. I don't. I really don't. I don't care. If he does get the title, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want him to hold it no longer than 2 to 3 months. I don't even want to see Drew with the title again. Not let me not say not again, but not now. It's like, dude, like, yo, I want to see Gunther with the title. I want to see Jay with the title. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see Gunther with the title. I want to see LA. I mean, Jay with the title. LA. I don't know about LA Knight.
Come on, bro. LA Knight is the truth. He's like an Enzo Amore, but he could wrestle.
Nah, he's not like Enzo Amore. I won't even give him that much.
He has the best promos in wrestling right now.
He does, and I mean, if you stealing a lot of Stone Cold's material or
outside of Joe Hendry, man. Outside of Joe Hendry, he's the truth.
Who's Joe Hendry?
You never heard of Joe Hendry?
Is he in NXT?
Say his name and he appears. Nurse, I believe in Joe Hendry.
Is he in NXT?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
He's in NXT.
From London to Tokyo to Tokyo.
Is he in NXT?
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. You never heard that shit?
Not at all.
That nigga's the hottest shit out.
Oh yeah, Joe Hendry. I know about him. The dude from the UK.
Yeah, he's in TNA. He was feuding with Top Dollar. That's
the name. That's how his music goes. That's how his music sounds.
Yeah, everybody sings it though. Just imagine 700 people singing that.
He signed to NXT.
Yeah, he was on NXT. The whole crowd knew who he was.
Yeah, he's on NXT.
They went berserk for him.
His music was playing.
Yeah, they went berserk.
They said he had the highest views out of any wrestler in WWE.
Yeah.
Joe Hendry. Here we go. All right, man. We're about to wrap it up. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna check it out when we get off. What's next for the Cody saga?
That new bloodline. That's what's next. He in trouble.
Do you think Solo's ready?
Yeah. With this new squad behind him, yeah. Jacob merely is making a difference right now. I thought Jacob was going to sign with Roman.
Nah, I know he was going. I know he was going to
I
sign.
thought Hikuleo was going to side with.
Nah, the rumor is that Hikuleo's a young one, right? The rumor is that he's going to side with them. He's going to side with Roman.
That's the tall one. He mad tall. He like 6'9".
Not Hikuleo. The young one.
Who? Zilla?
Yeah, Zilla.
They gonna bring him to the main roster?
Yeah, they said Zilla's supposed to sign. That's the rumors. Rumors is that they gonna work Zilla for the OG bloodline. For the OG bloodline. Yep. That's the rumor.
He
That's
need
what
to
I
go
read.
to NXT first. They should have had him go to NXT then. They should have brought him to NXT. Then.
But they getting him ready though.
Yeah.
They getting him ready. I seen the articles, stuff we talked about, and I went and I've seen some articles, and they're like they getting him ready. It's like he's gonna be the but I don't think that's the rumor, but I don't think it's gonna be him though. It's gonna be Sammy. If they go to war, yeah, it's gonna be of course it's gonna be Sammy. Why not? Why would you not do that? You have Roman come out, then you have the Usos stand behind him, and then you have Sammy. People gonna go nuts, man. People gonna go crazy, huh?
They need one more.
Nah, you got Solo, you got the Gorillas, and you got Jacob. That's 4.
And they're gonna have Hikuleo, right?
I don't know if Hikuleo's joining.
Yeah, he already signed the WWE.
He is?
Yeah.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
They got him at the WWE headquarters working out with NXT superstars.
Well,
there's pictures of him working out at the headquarters, bro.
Okay, so then it's official then.
With NXT, he's training with the NXT class.
He did. Well, Paul Heyman did say. He said the people that you have coming, or the people that you're aligning yourself with, are very dangerous. And at this time, he only had whatchamacallit?
Tonga, right?
He had Tonga at that time. So yeah, so Tonga and Jacob. So okay, so dang. How big is whatchamacallit? Hikuleo?
Like 6'7". He looked like it. I don't know. I could be wrong.
How you spell his name?
H-I-K. I think it's Hikelo. I think.
Two.
Put in G. You could have put in G-O-D.
G-O-D.
Because he's still part of the Gorillas of Destruction.
Yeah, I guess.
My hell. But yeah, man, he got to get Cody. Gonna have a nice little feud. He got to worry about Randy too. He got a lot on his plate about to happen, bro.
That's good though, man.
As soon as they get done with this bloodline and he think everything gonna be all sweet, RKO out of nowhere. I hope he punt Brandy in the head too.
Nah, man, you bugging, man. What you trying to get her killed?
While Cody's mom is holding the baby. They gotta be by accident. Nah, fuck that. I'm sorry. That's like domestic violence. Listen, have him punt the dog. I hate that dog.
Oh, the Gorillas of Destiny. Hikuleo, let me see.
You know what would be crazy? If Randy turns the tables on Cody, right, and creates his own new legacy.
If who?
Randy turned the table on Cody and creates his own little faction now, like a legacy faction. He takes 2 young dudes like how he did with Cody and Ted DiBiase Jr.
Yeah.
They'll do that on the roster. I don't know who got kids though.
He's 6'8". He's 6'8".
Yeah. I don't know who got kids on the roster that he could do that with though. Who's second generation on the main roster?
He could live. He's like, yeah, he's pretty tall. Tamatonga, Tangaloa. They got Jado and Alpha Tasmo, who are part of who's still GOD.
Yeah.
Alpha Tasmo?
Yeah. He's all right.
And Shoja? Yeah. Okay. Nah, I don't think they will do nothing like that, like a new legacy. But who will be in the part? Legacy has to be like second or third generation superstars. Bro.
Yeah, and I was asking who got kids on the roster. He'll have to bring back Curtis Axel.
Roman's is second. They ain't bringing back no Curtis Axel.
He will have to.
You see how Curtis Axel look now?
Nah.
He probably out of shape, man. Curtis Axel ain't wrestling in like 10 years, man.
Yeah, I think he worked backstage, right? I thought I saw him come out in a suit.
And nobody want to see Curtis Axel. No, when he was on a roster, nobody wanted to see Curtis Axel.
He hasn't been eliminated from the Royal Rumble yet.
Oh my god.
He's the longest, he got the longest time ever in the Rumble, right?
Yeah, and he's the only person that will never win the Royal Rumble. He's one of the few people that will never win the Royal Rumble. He'd be the only person that never eliminated, but never win, man. He ain't going nowhere, man. Dude, I mean, Legacy, that would be crazy though. But the only other person was missing was Ted DiBiase Jr. But the only other person that would join Legacy if they did like a Legacy Part 2 would be Roman.
Roman Reigns?
Yeah. He's a second generation superstar. His father was part of Wild Samoans. Or rest in peace, Roman's father, Roman Pops. Pops is passed. But yeah,
rest in peace to Sika.
Yeah, he's a second generation. I think either as his father or his grandfather. His father, right?
That's his father. Yeah.
Pops. Yeah, Pops. Yeah, he's a second generation superstar. So, legacy. That's what legacy is about. You got to be second generation, second or third.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, but yeah, what I really want to see, and what fans really want to see, we want to see that Roman and Randy feud. Just we got the Cody, we got the we got that Randy and Kofi feud, but time to get that Cody and Randy feud. That's what I want to see.
I want to see that. That Cody and Randy. Yeah, that's gonna be personal.
That's what I want to see.
I want to see that.
But they can definitely work it in well.
It should be on Netflix by then, so Randy will be able to cook.
Yeah. Now, if they had that at like the two, I'm gonna tell you who I want to see Cody fight at WrestleMania: Gunther or Randy.
I think it should be Randy. I think he should lose to Randy at Mania. Shock the world, Randy.
Nah, that's too. Nah, I ain't gonna lose on Randy. Cody's John Cena right now, man.
Right? If Randy wins, he'll tie Cena, right?
If Randy win, yeah, I think he tries. I think he would try with Cena. He would tie with Cena. What's up, Lene? Yeah, he'll definitely tie with Cena. He's 14 time. Randy and no. Cena broke the WWE Flair record. He's 16 time.
Cena's a 16?
Yeah, he's 16 time. When he beat AJ Styles.
So he tied with Flair.
He tied with Flair. Remember, he broke the record, or he tied the record with Flair.
Yeah, he tied that. He didn't break it.
People was like, he should break the record. He should break Flair record. And I'm like, in hindsight, he didn't really he didn't really tie with Flair, but the other championships that Flair won is not considered or not counted by WWE, even though Flair won more.
The WWF champion one time.
See, people talk about that golden shovel, man. Why did Flair need to hold on the belt 26 times? Like 24, 26 times. Like ridiculous, man.
He was only WWE champion once, right?
Who? Flair? Yeah. Flair was a 2-time WWE champion, man.
Oh, he won it twice?
Yeah, he won it in the Royal Rumble, and then he beat Macho Man for the belt.
Oh.
He's a 2-time world champion. You talk about blowing a main event against Flair and Hogan at that time. Oh, geez. At least in WCW they got it right. But but Vince McMahon. It was Vince McMahon who blew it. But anyway, because we want to go on a whole nother conversation with that. But yeah. Cody. I think Cody fighting against Randy in the future would be good. But it looks like they're building towards it because when Cody looked at that, when Randy looked at that belt at what pay-per-view was it? Clash? Was it Clash of the Castle? No, it was a Clash. Yeah. Well, it was Clash of the Castle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The way he looked at that belt, I was like, I was like, okay. And then, because they have to work it in. So it's like they're gonna work together, they're gonna be like aligned with each other. And then shit, Punk got murdered. I know you was happy, Lene. I know you was happy about that. I was like, Lene is probably real happy right now. Her favorite wrestler is getting his revenge on CM Punk.
He need to be in jail.
Yeah, Lene, you should be happy. You should be cheering for Punk. He's a Scorpio. He's a fellow Scorpio. He's your Scorpio brother. How did you be a Punk side? But yeah, he whatchamacallit, man. Whatchamacallit, I really hope that they're gonna work it in. I know they're gonna work in that whole situation with Randy. He's gonna help him out with the bloodline, and then the swerve is gonna happen. The swerve. But Randy's so hot right now. Randy could stand in the middle of the ring and just fart, and everybody love it. They wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. Randy is on fire. So Randy been on ever since Randy won that title against Drew and during the pandemic, it was just like Randy just went to like a whole nother level. Like, because it was just it was like in that moment you got to see the stark difference between like, a person who has it and a person who's trying to get it. And it was like when Drew was a champion, it was like, I don't know. But when Randy got that belt, when Randy was like trying to get that title, it was like, yeah, that's the guy you should put the belt on.
I didn't think they were gonna put it on him. That was crazy.
I was like, yo, he was on fire. I felt it. I was like, nah, B. I was like, yo, put the belt on Randy now. And when they did it, I was like, yes. But it was to get Drew over. And Drew beats him for the belt. One thing I liked, he beat Drew clean, and then Drew beats him clean. So it was like good. But but yeah, I can't wait till they build toward that though, to that Randy feud. But they probably gonna work it. They're working that whole bloodline situation. But however they do it, they're gonna do it right. She said Dominic was tearing them chicken nuggets up. That's his sugar baby, Liv Morgan. So
he was tearing them nuggets the fuck up, boy.
He was, man. Damian Priest says that's all he eats is chicken nuggets.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not healthy. You know how much sodium is in those chicken nuggets? They said that's all he eats. He
said vegan nuggets.
He said every time they go out, all he orders is chicken nuggets.
Probably vegan nuggets.
It's like, dude, you know how old Dominic is? Like 30-something years old.
No, he's not.
I think he is.
He's like 23.
Nah, he's older than that, bro. I promise you. Let me see you on a second. That was Dominic. I think he's Dominic.
Bro, when he used to be on SmackDown, I was like in my teenage years when he was like a kid. I'm like 10 years older than him.
Nah, Dominic got some. I'm sorry. I thought he was in his 30s. I'm bugging. He's 27 years old.
All right, see, I said 23, 27. Yeah, see that?
I just know that he's older than what he looks.
It's the
I
mullet.
thought. You said what?
It's that mullet.
It's the mullet. He got a baby face. But not only that, because he's not in shape. He has no muscle tone.
Don't worry. He'll go and win Money in the Bank.
Who? Dominic?
Yeah.
You trolling. He ain't winning no Money in the Bank.
All right.
He might win, but he's not in the match though. You mean like in the future?
Next week.
Not qualified. He's not in the qualifiers.
I think he got a match next week. I just seen something before I came on here.
Against his father.
Oh yeah, that's not for the King of the Ring, right?
Oh, she posted at 27. Yeah, he's 27. He said what?
That's not for the qualifying.
For the Money in the Bank? Nah, he's just fighting his pops. He's
That's
beating his
crazy.
pops up because he's deadbeat. That's it.
Dom
Ain't
should
nothing-
have been in that.
For what?
Because he's the hottest thing on TV, on Raw. He's the hottest thing in Judgment Day, bro.
Sure. To do what? Get booed at?
It's
To
good
throw
to get fooled at.
To throw your empty soda cups at?
Sometimes it's good to be booed.
It is when you're hot heel, but I mean,
The
people
Rock
boo
got
him.
booed once. Remember that?
Yeah, but people booed The Rock because they wanted to hear what The Rock had to say or to see what he's going to do. The Rock came, The Rock is the GOAT, man. He is the GOAT, man. That dude came on, he came in during that whole situation with Cody, and even though fans booed him and they didn't like what was happening with the storyline, and he pivoted and just said, you know what, I'm gonna pivot. And I'm gonna just, give the fans what they want. But he still showed that difference, man. Again, like I love Roman. Roman's one of my favorites, but The Rock definitely showed a stark contrast on why he was one of the guys, man. He showed the difference. Like there's a difference. Like there's Roman Reigns, but then there's a Rock. There's a Triple H. There's a Austin. There's a Hogan. There's a, you know what I'm saying? There's a John Cena, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna say Randy Orton. But like when those guys show up, man, it's like they show up. Like when Randy came back and he was like, what they were saying? It was like, what was you saying? She said, she was like, they call you mommy, but daddy's home. Where did he go? Okay, he's out. He's probably, Aunt, where you at? All right, we're gonna wrap up anyway. It's like an hour and 30 something minutes. All right, we're gonna wrap up. But we definitely thank you guys for joining us for another edition of Wrestling Talks and Thoughts. I'm your host, Saheem the Dream. He just back. Yeah, I'm about to wrap up, man.
All
right. This is like an hour and 30 anyway. But we thank you guys for joining us for another edition of Wrestling Talks and Thoughts. I'm your host, Saheem the Dream. If you guys are catching us, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, share on your Facebook, and also check out the videos we got posted on the YouTube page. Check them out. We got more to come, and we will catch you guys later. I'm your host, Saheem the Dream, signing off.
You already know, man. Your boy
Big Bad Booty.
Smoke Hogan in the building, man.
I will see you guys later. Peace.